So good morning students. Today we are going to discuss some CET questions related to defects of vision and optical instruments. So already we know that what do you mean by defect of vision. So the person with a defect of vision, so sometimes he can see the nearby objects clearly but not the distant objects clearly, and sometimes he can see the distant objects clearly but not nearby objects. This is called defect of vision. So before that, we have to know what do you mean by near point and what do you mean by far point. Near point is that it is the minimum distance of the object at which the object is seen clearly for the normal eye. Then what is far point here? It is the farthest point from the eye at which the object is seen clearly. It is called far point. And here, so for the normal eye, near point is how much? 25 centimeter. But for the normal eye, so what is the value of far point? That is infinity. Okay. So what are the types of defects of vision? There are three types of defects of vision. Actually, there are four types of defects of vision. Okay. So what is that? First type of defect of vision, that is myopia. Second type of defect of vision, that is hypermetropia. Third type is presbyopia. And presbyopia and hypermetropia both are same, but here presbyopia occurs in aged persons. Okay, aged persons means with this defect occurs with aging. Okay. Then next, what do you mean by astigmatism? Last one is astigmatism. So in case of the person with astigmatism defect of vision, so he could not see the vertical lines and horizontal lines with equal clarity. Sometimes the horizontal lines appears to be curved. Okay, for this type of defect of vision. Which type of defect of vision here? For the astigmatism. Okay. So first one, which one? First one, that is myopia. Already you studied about myopia, hypermetropia, presbyopia and astigmatism. Okay. So what do you mean by myopia here? So myopia is a type of defect of vision. So the person with this defect of vision, he can see the near objects clearly but not far objects. Okay. So why? Because here after refraction all the refracted rays converges in front of the retina because of the increase in size of the eyelids. So as there is an increase in size of the eyelids, there is a decrease in focal length. Okay. So see here, it is an eyeball and it is an eye lens. Now the rays coming from the distant object. Okay. So after refraction, the refracted rays meet in front of the retina but not on the retina. Then image of the object appears to be blurred. So image of the object appears to be blurred. Okay, it is not clear. So when the all refracted rays meet on the retina, then image should be clear. But here, where the refracted rays meet here, the refracted rays meet in front of the retina means this image is not clear. It is a blurred image. Okay. So how to overcome this defect? We have to use a lens. What is that lens? That lens is concave lens. It is called myopic eye. It is called myopic eye. So this eye can see the nearby objects clearly but not distant objects. Means distant objects means far objects. So whenever we are going to place a concave lens in the path of light, it is eye lens. So here for this defect, so the focal length of the eye lens decreases because of increase in size of the eye lens. In which defect here? In the defect myopia. So let us place the concave lens. Then these are the rays which are coming from the object which is at the far distance from the eye lens. Okay, far distance from the eyeball. So first the rays are divergent because the concave lens diverges the light. Then whenever these divergent light rays falls on the eye lens, then eye lens converges the light because eye lens is a convex lens. So after convergence, the convergent rays meet at a point on the retina. We will see the clear image of the object by using which lens here? By using concave lens. Means what is the remedy for myopia defect? Remedy for myopia defect is concave lens. Remember this one, concave lens. Then what is the power of concave lens? Power of concave lens is negative because focal length of concave lens is negative. So if we are going to use the aspect with power negative. Aspect with power negative means which lens is used here? That is concave lens. Next one, hypermetropia. Hypermetropia. So myopia is also called nearsightedness. Hypermetropia is also called farsightedness. Then what do you mean by hypermetropia? A person with this defect can see the distant objects clearly, means far objects clearly, but not near objects. Okay. So why? Because here after the refraction, the refracted rays meet at a point behind the retina. Again, the image should be blurred. Okay. So to overcome this hypermetropia defect, we are going to use which lens here? Convex lens. Okay. So why there is a focal length increased here? Focal length is increased because of decrease in size of the eye lens. Then second one, I will draw the diagram here. Then here there is a decrease in size of the eye lens. If there is a decrease in size of the eye lens, there is an increase in focal length. So where is the focal length here? Where is the focus point here? The focus point is behind the retina. After refraction, all the refracted rays meet at a point behind the retina. Again, the image of the object should be blurred. Then after refraction, the refracted rays meet at a point behind the retina. So here the image should be formed. Where the image is formed, where the refracted rays will be meet, there the image is formed. So but here focal length increases because of decrease in size of the eye lens. To overcome this defect, so what we have to do? We are going to use convex lens. In the path of light, means here this spec is made up of convex lens. So first the light is converged by first convex lens, next it is converged by eye convex lens, means eye lens. After refraction, all the refracted rays meet at a point on the retina. So when the refracted rays meet at a point on the retina, we will see the clear image of the object. So what is the remedy for hypermetropia? The remedy for hypermetropia is convex lens. Then what is the power of convex lens? That is positive, because focal length of convex lens is positive. And already you know that what do you mean by power of lens? Power of lens is a reciprocal of focal length. So power of concave lens is negative, but power of convex lens is positive. Okay. So which type of lens is used to correct the hypermetropia? The lens having the power that is positive. Then which type of lens is used to correct the myopia? The lens which having the power that is negative, because the concave lens having the negative power. Okay. Next, last defect, that is astigmatism. Presbyopia and hypermetropia, so both are same cases here, but presbyopia occurs with aging. So why it occurs with aging here? There is a loss of flexibility of ciliary muscles. When there is a loss of flexibility of ciliary muscles, what happens here? There is no change in size of the eyelids. Okay. So if there is no change in size of the eyelids, we have to use compulsory spec. This spec made up of which lens here? Convex and concave, both biconvex lens. Means that is called bifocal lens. Okay. Next, last type of defect, that is astigmatism. What do you mean by astigmatism here? It is also a type of defect of vision. So the person with this defect, he couldn't see vertical lines and horizontal lines with the same clarity. Sometimes for him the horizontal lines appears to be curved. Okay. To overcome this one, we are going to use cylindrical lens. Okay. So why there is a Astigmatism occurs in the person here because of the linear shape of the cornea. Okay, the linear shape of the cornea, then he couldn't see the vertical lines and horizontal lines with the same clarity. Okay, so to overcome this one, we are going to use which type of lens here? That is a cylindrical lens. You have to know all those things for the defects of vision. So now next we are going to use the optical instruments. Next we are going to study about optical instruments. So already we know that simple microscope, compound microscope and telescope. So what is the use of microscope here? Microscope is used to see the magnified images of small objects. And what is the use of telescope here? The telescope is used to see the distant objects nearby. Okay, so it is the use of telescope. So micro means very small, scope means to see. To see the very small objects, we are going to use the microscope. Telescope. Tele means here distant. Scope means to see. So telescope means it is an optical instrument which is used to see the distant objects. Okay, that is telescope. Then angular magnification produced by simple microscope. What is the expression for angular magnification produced by simple microscope? That is, so when image is formed at near point. Here two cases we are going to study. When image is formed at near point. When image is formed at near point. What is the value of near point for the normal line? That is 25 centimeter. So that is m is equal to 1 plus d by f. Then what is d here? D is that it is the distance of the near point from the eye, and it is also called the least distance of distinct vision. Okay, at this distance we can see the objects clearly. So it is 1 plus d by f. What is f here? F is the focal length of the lens. So simple microscope is nothing but it is a magnifying lens. Magnifying lens means it is a convex lens. Supposed to be when the image is formed at infinity. So when image is formed at infinity, when image is formed at infinity, then what is the magnifying power formula? That is m is equal to d by f. Okay. Again, you have to know the terms to solve the questions. You have to know the terms. What is d here? D is the least distance of distinct vision. What is f here? Focal length of the simple microscope. Simple microscope means magnifying lens. Magnifying lens means convex lens. So next one, length of compound microscope. So there is some questions related to the length of the compound microscope. Compound microscope having two convex lenses. Okay, one lens is called objective lens, another lens is called eyepiece. And objective lens having the short focal length and eyepiece having the large focal length. Okay, so now what is the length of the compound microscope here? You have to remember this formula, that is m is equal to L minus of Fe minus of Fo into D by Fo into Fe. What is Fe here? Fe is nothing but the focal length of eyepiece. Fo is nothing but the focal length of objective lens, and D is least distance of distinct vision. Okay. Next, it is the formula used to find the length of the microscope. Which microscope? Compound microscope. Then next, length of the telescope. How to determine the length of the telescope here? That is why L is equal to Fo. Telescope having again two convex lenses. One is objective lens, another one is eyepiece. But here, objective lens having the larger focal length and eyepiece having the short focal length. Fo plus D into Fe divided by D plus Fe. Okay, you have to know what are the terms here. What is Fo? Fo is nothing but focal length of objective lens. What is Fe? Focal length of eyepiece. What is D here? D is nothing but least distance of distinct vision. So by using this synopsis, we are going to solve some CET. Now let us solve some CET questions related to optical instruments. So question number 139. An object is placed at a distance u from a simple microscope of focal length f. The angular magnification obtained depends on. So angular magnification depends on what factors? So what question given once again? An object is placed at a distance u, means object distance is given from a simple microscope of focal length f. F is given, focal length is given. The angular magnification obtained depends on, means that depends on least distance of distinct region and focal length but not object distance. See, m is equal to 1 plus d by m. Already we know that. What is the expression for angular magnification produced by simple microscope? That is m is equal to 1 plus d by f. Okay, it depends on least distance of distinct region and focal length. Means it depends on focal length but not on object distance. So options given. What are those options here? Option A on F, but not on U. I think you got the answer, but not on U. Then option B on U, but not on F, but not on F. Then option C on F as well as on U. And option D neither on F nor on U. So which is the correct option here? By saying this formula, magnification depends on focal length but not U, means it depends on F but not on U. And second option on U but not on F, it is wrong because it depends on focal length but not on object distance. Next, third option on F as well as on U, but it depends on F but not on U, but he is saying it depends on both, it is again wrong. The next last D option, neither on F nor on U, but it depends on F but not on U, but it is telling that it does not depend on F and also U. Then which is the right option here? Option A is the correct. Okay. So next, question number 140. So these are the some asked questions in your CET exams. Next, question number 140. What is question 140 here? The focal lengths of objective and eye lengths of microscope are 1 cm and 5 cm. Objective lens focal length how much? 1 cm. FO, that is 1 cm. And eyepiece having the focal length how much? 5 cm respectively. 5 cm means the focal length objective lens having the short focal length and eyepiece having the large focal length, means it is a which type of a microscope here? It is a compound microscope. If the magnifying power of the relaxed eye is, if the magnifying power for the relaxed eye is, magnifying power given, that is 45, then the length of the tube is, so we have to find the L, means length of the tube. So already I given formula. What are those formulas? So M is equal to magnification produced by compound microscope. M is equal to L minus of FO minus FE into D divided by FO into FE. Use this formula, you will get the answer. So options given. What are the options given here? 30 cm, 25 cm, 15 cm and 12 cm, which is the correct option here. So substitute the values. M how much given? 45. And we have to find L. What is FO? FO is 1. So it is plus 1. Why it is plus 1 here? FO is plus 1. Why it is plus 1? Because objective lens is a convex lens. Eyepiece also convex lens. Then the focal length of convex lens is positive. Then minus of 1 minus 5. Then what is the value of least distance of distinct region? That is 25 cm. Divided by FO into FE. FO is how much given? 1 into 5. then 5 ones are 5 5s are. So next 45 is equal to, it is L minus 6 into 5. So I will take this 5 to the left hand side. Then L minus 6 is equal to 45 divided by 5, that is 9. Then L is equal to 9 plus 6. That is how much? 15 centimeter. What is the length of the tube? 15 centimeter. Which option is correct here? First option given 30 centimeter, second option given 25, third option given 15, and last option given 12. Means which is the correct option? Third option is the correct, that is 15 centimeter. Next, 156. Question number 156. The focal lengths of the lenses of an astronomical telescope. What is given here? Telescope given. Okay. So are 50 centimeter and 5 centimeter. In case of a telescope, the objective lens having the large focal length and eyepiece having the short focal length. In case of telescope, but in case of compound microscope, objective lens having the short focal length and eyepiece having the large focal length. So the focal lengths of the lenses of an astronomical telescope are 50 centimeter and 5 centimeter. So 50 centimeter is the focal length of objective lens and 5 centimeter is the focal length of eyepiece, because eyepiece having the short focal length and the objective lens in case of telescope. The length of the telescope when the image is formed at a least distance of distinct vision means we have to find the length of the telescope. What is the formula to find the length of the telescope? Already I said that L is equal to FO plus D into FE divided by D plus FE. Then substitute the values, you will get the answer. What is FO given? FO is 50 plus, what about D? D is 25. Least distance of distinct vision, that is 25 centimeter, and FE how much? 5. Then 25 plus FE, that is 5. Then it is 50 plus 25 paisa. What is the answer for 25 paisa? That is 125. Do the calculation. 5 paisa 25, 5 2 are 10, 10 means 125. 125 divided by 30. So solving this one. So 5 6 are 30. Then 5 2 are 10. Then 25. Then it is 50 plus 25 divided by 6. Take 6 as LCM. Okay. 6 as LCM means here. Then here 1 6 are 6 and 6 1 are 6. Then 6 into 50, that is 300 plus 25. It is 325 divided by 6 centimeter. It is the length of the telescope. It is the answer. Okay, there are so many problems related to length of the compound microscope. There are so many problems related to length of the telescope. You have to solve them by using these two formulas.